Peach here with highlights from the Irish Hills 250 and the Corrigan Oil 200 at Michigan International Speedway. A much faster track than what we've seen so far this season other than Daytona and Auto Club. But this is a challenging one for these guys here today. We went from the short tracks to the super speedway. Speeds can go up to 200 miles per hour at this track. So we're on to Michigan, and we're going to kick things off as always with the Truck Series race at Michigan. And the green flag waved as Alex Parker took the pole position in this 14-lap race. And quickly, though, he would be challenged as there you see DJ Kirker, who's in the 27 today, going to battle for the race lead. They're going 4 wide at this track. Look how fast these guys are going. It's very wide track, very fast track. Almost, it's more than a super speedway, I'd say. And you can expect to see some pretty close racing here today. And there's Anthony DeLello going to go for the race lead of the 16 truck. And he'll take it away as these drivers continue to go 4 wide. My goodness, 4 wide everywhere. It is insane. And Philip Goldberg down low, he's stuck in the middle, and they're going 5 wide. Things are going to get really dicey now. 43. Oh boy, there's drivers on the apron now. Oh, there's going to be some trouble soon. Oh boy, now there are drivers below, and I think there was already trouble to begin with because the caution came out. I think they already crashed. Oh man. Larker is going to try to lead, and here comes Code Luigi, and they're 3 wide. Who's going to lead to the line though? And it looks like it's going to be, I'm not sure it is, but it was close. And Greg Torres brought the caution out as he spun with the 52 truck and the 88. So that's what happened. Moments later, though, Anthony DeLello able to pull away somehow with the lead with 5 laps to go, while these guys are battling 5 wide for the second position. We saw how 5 wide went and didn't go well. Now Torres is off pit road, and he might cause trouble if he merges on the track too early. It looks like he's not going to do that, and he's going to lay off now. So thank goodness, because this could have been a disaster if he just came out and affected the field like this 4 or 5 wide situation. That could have been some big trouble. But here's Kenny Johnson right down the middle. Now 4 wide again. They're back to being 4 wide, so they're able to go 4 wide without wrecking somehow. 5 wide though, they're barely able to do that. And one mistake, as you saw from the earlier, that one mistake could cause a big crash. So these guys better be very careful not to crash each other. Oh man, they're bumping and now they're crashing. And there they go. Steve Larker's around, DJ Kirker, Alex Parker, couple trucks involved. And we will come down to overtime here at Michigan. And O'Neal Bauman just made a huge comeback as he takes the lead away, racing back to the yellow flag. And look at this, DeLello hangs on to second place over Luke Walker. And now we have the 2-lap overtime here at Michigan as the green flag waves for 2 to go. And O'Neal Bauman has the bottom line, so he has the better line to start off. And he's pulling away. He's hoping to pull away over Luke Walker, but Luke's going on the low line. He's going to try to make something out of it. And there you see the 92 goes down, and here comes Walker. It's going to go down, and now they're almost 4 wide for the lead. And there's Ryan Butcher in that 99 car, but look at Anthony DeLello just pull away like he did before. But it won't happen this time, as these guys are really hungry and they know his tricks. So here it comes the white flag with 1 lap to go, and there's Nick Salmon gonna go down the low lane. Coming to now we're into the white flag, the last lap, and these guys are real fast. Someone's gonna win though, and here comes Gustavo Rocha in the 8 car, and he's gonna try to lead it. And Sean Evans trying to switch lines in the middle, trying to stay on that bottom. And here we go down the final corner. One more chance for Gustavo Rocha. He's gonna get the lead. Now someone's going to have to try to catch up. Nicholas Wade trying to catch him down the final turn. The end of the line, it's not going to be enough. They're crashing on the last lap, but it's going to be Gustavo Rocha that wins at Michigan. A sensational finish, and it came down to the number 8, though, taking the checkered flag in front of a huge pack at Michigan. And there's the wreck as you see Gatlin Downey gets involved into a huge crash with many other cars on the last lap of the race. A phenomenal way to end this wild one in Michigan. But in the end, it was Gustavo Rocha hanging on for the race win, as Nemco Motorsports has its first win in the trucks this season in the number 8. So great to see that truck get a race win in the truck series. So Nemco is doing real good, and they're still getting wins here, like in the truck series in real life. So Rocha is the one that leads them to the checkered flag at Michigan. Now we go to the X Series race here at this track, and Robert Smith starts on the pole here for this certain particular race. Yeah, I just don't know what to say now. But anyway, Robert Smith now is going to lead the field to the green, and now Alicia Russell is in second, and there's DJ Kirker in this time moving the X Series car, and now he's going to compete for the race lead. As we start off side by side going forward down the backstretch on the first lap, and it's the start of the calm before the storm, I should say. And Alicia Russell now leads, and here comes Kirker, here comes Leia, and here comes the 7 of Anthony Lopez, all battling for the positions and all trying to grab any position they could. Now Pichu and Leia both, the 22, Kirker is battling with Leia. So I'm sorry, it was Leia Walker battling with Lopez now. And Leia and Lopez are battling for the lead now, and the 22 is DJ Kirker. And Kirker goes up and tries to hang on for the position in the top 5. And Joey Trickle is now his turn to move up, and he's in the top 5 right now. So Trickle's been doing so well here in the X Series so far. He even has a win, but it came in a 93 car. Even though he came in a different numbered car, he still has a win to get him into the playoffs. So he'll try to lead the Lombard Bros Gaming Machine towards a championship. There you see Steve Larker going to go for the race lead right here in the bottom lane. He's going to try to take it from the 39. And here's the 4 car trying to sneak his way in as well. So a lot of racing going on, a lot of pack racing here at the X Series race. It's very exciting to see these drivers in a pack again, battling side by side for the race win. And John Gilbert takes the lead. Uh-oh, there's a car coming out of pit road. That is the 8 of Cassandra Kirker. Oh, I hope Kirker doesn't affect the traffic. She just merged onto the track, and now she holds up James Stabilito in the number 2 in the bottom lane. And yet somehow the drivers in the high lane are able to avoid the 8 car. And now Stabilito is held up. And Andrew Johnson might be held up. Might have to try something different. And now there you see Clark McKee in the 88 going for a 3rd position right here. Oh no, they're getting loose, and now Trickle crashes with Aiden Vernetti, and Josh Emdev is involved too. And Ryan Pritchard also spins as well. And here's another look, and there's Philip Goldberg. He was hit as well by Anthony Lopez in a separate crash, and he spins himself out of the race. And there's the big pileup we mentioned earlier that brought the yellow flag. And now this race is going to go down to the wire, as Johnny Gardner is going to lead us back to the white flag with 1 lap to go. And Johnny came out of nowhere to take the lead. Now he's pulling away with it. Gardner already has a win earlier from New Hampshire. He looks to win for the 2nd time this season. Austin Stitzel in the 18 car battle for the win for the 2nd spot. It looks like Johnny Gardner might have more than enough room to pull away. Gatlin Downey, by the way, is running in the 18 for this race. But it looks like he won't catch the 61 of Gardner. And Johnny Gardner is going to come off the final turn to collect his 2nd win of the season here in the Irish Hills 250 at Michigan. So Johnny Gardner has done it again, his 2nd win this season, the Pokemon X Series. And he's trying to dominate here this series like he did in the Cup Series. Again, he's a 2-time champion and a lot of wins in the Cup. He's trying to do the same thing here in the race here in Michigan. And one more note: Evan Hunter came back to the X Series just to race the 42 as a Cup driver for today's race. He finished 7th. And that's it from today's race, and we'll see you guys at the Cup race in Michigan.